This is Alexis from Alexis Saving Faith. It's time for the grand Big Stuck number 3. F-E-X. I feel like I should have a little salt and pepper going on after that. But, no, just me. So, what is it about Christians, particularly American Christians, and the topic of sex? I think it probably goes back to the Puritans and how we've got to separate women and men, and we've got to control this urge, and it's problematic, and it's ugly, and it's evil, and it's wrong. But the reality is that it's not. It's a good thing. It's an expression of love and beauty between two people. Why is that bad? That shouldn't be bad. Why can't we talk about it? That's silly. It's not gotta be this awful, terrible, taboo thing. But it is. And that may be perpetuated by American pop culture, which I'm not going to condone in the least bit. But loving relationship plus sex equals a good thing. That's it. Now, when it comes to premarital sex, I'm not going to condemn or condone. I'm going to abstain. Because it happens, and while your honor isn't ruined if you engaged in it, at least in America at this point, really the reason why it was so bad previously is because there was no way to prevent pregnancy and no social structures in place to help care for the child. You didn't have all kinds of government programs, and you didn't have child care. You had your grandma, but that's pretty much it. And so now it's a lot more possible to be a single parent. Not to say that it's ideal, it certainly isn't. It's a lot of work, but you can do it. And we have contraception, if it's accessible. That's one of the problems with the church and sex, is not talking about it and not providing contraception. Here it is. I think it's immoral not to provide condoms in health classes. In fact, maybe guidance counselors should have them available in high schools. Maybe even junior high. Because where I went to school, they were getting it on, and there were girls who were 13, pregnant, and had to leave school. They were done. There were no other options for them. Can you imagine how many lives would be how many lives would be changed and saved and enriched by having condoms or birth control pills accessible? In fact, let's just have both of them, because there's still STDs out there, and there's still some that we can't cure, aka AIDS. Syphilis sucks. No pun intended. Gonorrhea is not fun. Chlamydia is, no party. So, why is it immoral or a sin to use contraception when it ensures your health? Every sperm isn't sacred when they're transferring chlamydia or AIDS. So, the moral for this big stuck is, it depends. And the church needs to address sex on a case-by-case basis. Contraception is a good thing. Sex is not bad. Just depends. And kids are going to do it anyway. So it's in our community, which is the church's primary concern, it's in our community's best interest to throw out some Durex. So do it.